Good evening, folks. This is Sasquatch, and let me try to get my mic set up a little bit. All right, so this one, because I'm not in my racing chair, I'm in my gaming chair, it's going to be a little different. So it's going to sound a little different. And I'm probably constantly going to fidget with the microphone just to try to get it to sound good for you guys. So hopefully it's sounding all right. All right, so what we're going to do tonight is play Jurassic World Evolution 3, the Rebirth campaign. So that's what we're going to do. It's going to be chill, it's going to be laid back. I am playing through WeMod, just using unlimited money just one time, and then staff unrest, 0 staff unrest, max 90 staff. You'll never be free. Unlimited dino and unlimited dino. That's all I'm playing with, just because I'm trying to have fun. Those who were here earlier today, it was just had success at Bristol for the night race, then go to Darlington, another track that's one of my favorites. And we get wrecked essentially 100 miles in. The car I guess I got tight off turn 4, maybe a little loose. I kissed the wall, and then I got off the wall, and then the next thing I know, my car is going left, right, and I just overcorrect right into Matt Kenseth, right around the entry to turn 1, and then just cars kind of piled in, and it's like, man, it was just one of those, just bad luck, just really bad luck. And now, tomorrow, I'm not sure when I'm going to start streaming. Probably not long after I get up, gotta get some food, get some caffeine going. Then we'll be running at Richmond. And Richmond, I'm okay at. Not great, I'm just okay. So, alright, cool, you guys can see what I see. Rebirth campaign. There we go. Alright. You seem to be a of your company just a skirt. Yeah. Alright. I'll let you guys listen to the whole thing. Here we go. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be 2015, but I'll talk later.
We've got Mutadon on wing. Minimal casualties so far, but not zero.
Okay, we need a much better aviary, but none of us have the authority to approve the risky experimental one. I can try to get the new director on board with it, while you two handle things here.
Okay, new recruit, just you and me now. That was Dale, I'm Callie, and you are having one heck of an induction. The workforce on the island stands no chance against a hunter like the Mutadon. We need to tranquilize it ASAP, or our recruitment team will be working overtime.
The experimental aviary has been approved, but the new director is on her way here. Can't imagine she'll be happy. I mean, a breakout in her first week?
Yeah, well, welcome to Ile Saint-Hubert. Okay, it's down. Great work there. Deep breaths, everyone, and let's fix this. I have a working theory that the Mutadon keeps escaping because it knows it's penned in. It's a very intelligent animal. An open-air aviary should give it the illusion of open skies, though.
We just need to demolish the old aviary to make room for the new one. Now we can build the open-air aviary where the old aviary used to be. We should make sure the workers have access to the hatchery.
Wrong way. As I was saying,
the open-air aviary uses a clever electromagnetic barrier which should keep the Mutadon contained. The barrier needs power to work, though. So I'll talk you through the island's geothermal power system. As you can see, the geothermal supply pipe distributes power through a series of underground pipes. Those pipes branch off in two directions at junctions called geothermal splitters. Pipe networks should always end with a geothermal generator. It's the generators that deliver power to nearby buildings and life-saving experimental aviaries.
So yeah, as I was saying, it said 2005, but the movie came out in 2015, and I'm pretty sure that's the year it took place too. So that's why I was just kind of, Now, it is possible that the idea of Jurassic World came about in 2005, and so they created, a secret laboratory here on Ile Saint-Hubert. That's entirely possible too. So I don't know. I just always thought that the timeline was Jurassic World came out in 2015, hence the year is 2015. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Or maybe Frontier made a typo. It's all good. This is still a good game. I've gotten through a decent amount on my PS5. So, anyway, I'm just showing this to you guys as a calm stream. I don't know, maybe I'll do something similar to what the Gaming Beaver did, and except mine are going to be, more long stream form. So, here we go. Yeah. Okay.
We can build a new power network to expand the facility later, but we need that aviary powered yesterday. So let's use the existing pipes for now. First, let's build a geothermal generator near the open-air aviary. Great. Okay, now we connect the generator to the underground power network via a splitter junction. Splitters only have two outputs, so find one with an unused output to pipe the generator into. You, my friend, just made your first geothermal power connection. And the open-air aviary is fully powered, so we can transport the tranquilized Mutadon into it.
You know what?
O'Connor, what is that? That, Miss Halford, is a Mutadon, an Ile Saint-Hubert original.
Let me turn it on real quick.
They didn't tell you what we work on when you became Director of Operations?
I knew it was a research and development site, but... Mullins, I didn't even know this island existed until I was offered the position. These animals can't be for sure.
Let me do this. Let me save as my game Rebirth. There we go. Okay. Okay. Fine. Gonna be that bloody stubborn.
Oh, at the park, right?
They're not show ready. No, ma'am. Not all research is a success in that sense, but there's a lot to learn from them.
Yes, I'm sure. I think I need a word with my superiors. Please, keep up your work, and I'll be back in touch soon.
Nothing is getting through that barrier, so we can finally relax a bit. Great work. The Mutadon may be hurt after its little adventure, though. Assign a ranger team to the open-air aviary, and they'll tell us what we need to do to make it comfortable. An aviary viewing gallery will also let workers observe it, so it's worth building one now, too.
While you're at it, new recruit, we should probably get into the paleobotanical weeds of why you were recruited here.
Yes. Well, there's a world-famous dinosaur theme park out there. You might have heard of it. We do the experimental work to keep that park in supply of incredible animals. The park are getting more demanding, though, and experimental work can be unwieldy. You're here to help us expand, make breakthroughs, and keep chaos at bay. Ideally.
The hours are long, and the non-disclosure agreement is airtight, but it's still probably the best job in the world. Welcome aboard. The danger is over, and there are plenty of eyes on the Mutadon. We've got some breathing space. So, let's see what's next on the agenda. Until now, this area has operated mostly underground. Not for the faint of heart down there. Trust me. It's time to expand. And we've been given assignments for setting the place up as a research site. They're marked as priority assignments, meaning someone in charge wants us to deal with them ASAP.
There's just one assignment at the top of the list right now, so feel free to accept it whenever you're ready.
Oh, and don't worry if we're spending more than we're making for a bit. We need to lay a foundation first. Profits can come later. I said we'd get the chance to build a new geothermal power network, and here we are. Exciting, right? So, there's another geothermal supply pipe on the site with more power that we can access. So let's take a look at that first. Every site on the island has multiple geothermal supply pipes, each one providing a fresh reserve of power that we can tap into. By running that power through underground pipes and into geothermal generators, we can deliver that power wherever we need it. We can start our new network by building a geothermal generator nearby. Now we can connect that generator to the geothermal supply using underground pipes. As soon as it's hooked up, the generator will start powering nearby buildings. Great. Okay, so now we want to set up another generator in the area. For both generators to be piped up to the same supply, we'll need to place a geothermal splitter on the pipeline you just built. Go ahead and build a splitter now. Excellent. Now we can build another generator. Pipe that generator into the unused splitter output and watch the magic happen. And voila! 2 geothermal generators running from the same supply. Worth noting, splitters can only have one input pipe, which splits into 2 output pipes. It's handy for branching out your network, but there is a gotcha. Whenever we split a pipe into 2, we also split the input power in half between each output. Use too many splitters, and you might not have the power you need coming out of a generator. So try not to overuse them.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it. You're basically a geothermal engineer now. Don't say you're one to an actual geothermal specialist, though, or you might find a pipe running through your accommodation in the morning.
Work is pretty self-directed here. Whenever you complete an assignment, feel free to pick the next one from your assignments list.
All right.
A critical part of any research site is having a crack team of scientists to handle various tasks. That's right. We need to go on a hiring spree. Of course, I tend to prefer machinery to people, and I'm pretty sure Callie prefers dinosaurs. That leaves you to make the judgment call on who to bring on board.
So this is essentially as if you were starting the first mission on the campaign for just plain old Jurassic World Evolution 3. So it's going to hold your hand for a little bit, then let you go.
Those new hires will do nicely. Great picks. Oh, and just so you know, it's sort of an unwritten policy here to never refer to a new hire as fresh meat. Let's not tempt fate, right?
No way.
Still some priority assignments to go. Of course, we only have priority ones on us right now, but I guess managers just love labeling some things as more important than others. Like themselves. That was a joke. I didn't mean that.
Yeah. You get it, bro. You get it. Overcrowding view. Yep. Let's. Alright. Oh. Outside the building area. Because we're not there yet. Okay, fine. I don't think we do. I don't think any. Just like okay. So essentially, the kind of semi-spoiler territory. Essentially, it's the first 2 missions are going to be, hey, do this, do that, do this, do that. And then at some point, it'll be like, oh, hey, do you want to move on to the next island? Maybe? Possibly? Alright, what's next?
The main facility is where InGen first set up shop on Ile Saint-Hubert, and now you get to expand it out. We'll need some crucial infrastructure to support that. You never know when illness or injury might strike. So let's start with a paleo-medical facility.
Medical. So the thing about this is you're gonna have to find a way to squeeze everything in.
The park spent a small to moderate fortune on creating the Mutadon, so we especially want them to stay in good health.
Assign an MVU team to the aviary hatchery to keep an eye on them.
Yes, I bet. Okay.
Good work. Okay, now, we need dinosaur genomes to create dinosaurs. And the park will sometimes send us genomes when we wrap up assignments. But there's only so much they can send to a facility that doesn't technically exist. Build an expedition center, and we'll be able to gather genome from some lesser-used dig sites. You know, to avoid drawing attention to the whole secret island thing.
Yes. Oh, let's see how much I get. Just do it. Yeah. Let's just do it right there. And let's get one right there.
Heading on patrol. Out on patrol. Acknowledged.
Alright, cool. What else do we need? Let's get staff center in.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
What's... This is such a pain. So what's this need? This maybe... that, and... how do I want to get to this? Because at some point we will have to... This. Bad boy up. There we go. Okay. There we go. Now, time to get that expedition center. Let's, you know what, why not? Let's just put you in this back corner here.
Look at that. We've got all the parts to make this place a hotbed for research. Nicely done, new recruit. This area is really coming together. Nice job. Oh, and it looks like there's just one more priority assignment to deal with. But I'm sure plenty more assignments are coming when we finish that one. Right. We need to take care of the workers on the island. It should be your favorite kind of assignment because, well, if you hadn't noticed, you and I are two of those workers. Now, workers need somewhere to sleep, obviously, and you can keep them happy by building restrooms and shelters. Of course, those two can also include the same activities if the reason you're in the shelter is scary enough.
Don't be gross, Mullins.
Hey, people get scared. Wow, that all looks great. And if you've managed to save some of the fancier accommodations for yourself, I'm not going to judge, but I will need you to cut me in on it. No? Well, how about a luxury bunker? A decadent restroom? Wishful thinking.
Hey, I just wanted to say, you're really impressing me. And I definitely can't call you new recruit anymore. So, along with your new status of coworker, you've been assigned a handful of assignments. These ones aren't priority, but they're still important. Standard assignments are the bulk of our work, and they're how we prove we can be trusted to deal with the priority stuff. So, dear colleague, time for you to choose what we're working on next.
So, it begins. Okay, that's some point. Fine. Worry about that just now. What is this? Sure.
Okay, the island's quarantine site has been hit with a technical issue, and we've been drafted in to help. A group of dinosaurs are inbound, so we should probably expect a full smorgasbord of ailments.
Alright, now let's get our gate in. Right there. Alright, and transport on hold.
Asset transportation underway. Assets.
Now
There we
go
go.
with
The animals are being flown in now. I feel for them. I hate traveling when I'm sick.
Asset transportation complete.
Closures, let's get you in there. Let's do bada bing, boom. Bada bing, boom. Bada bing.
Small herbivores are more prone to infectious diseases because they tend to have bigger herd sizes. Let's just count ourselves lucky none of these ailments are overly contagious.
Are you serious? Let's use Xbox control. What the hell just disappeared? Oh, wait. Anything?
Seeing control.
Work? No. 7. Investigate. Where'd you go? Back here. There you are. There you go. Alright. Now, research. Medicine. Put you on there. Awesome. Sure. Treatment. At some point I'll need to that's it how much. Let's get as many things done as we can. Operation. So some things are given to us for free based off of what we complete. So that's one thing that's different with this as to base game campaign. Alright. There we go. Awesome.
Right. I'm not seeing any more ailments, so I think we've managed it.
Let's just keep an eye on things for a bit. Make sure we don't have flare-ups or anything. Whew, that could have been a lot worse. The team from our quarantine site appreciates you. And I'm sure those small herbivores do too.
Nice. Okay, cool. Anything else we can research at the moment? No. Maybe? Yeah. So some things show up as being researchable, I should say, but essentially they've already been given to you. Let's do task scheduling. Maintenance facility. Let's do task scheduling. And this guy. Task scheduling. And science center. Sure, lecture scientist. Staff center. Cosmetic specialist. Station, shelter, bathroom. Control center, that's you. Zip 0 nada. Arrival point, zip 0 expedition center. Exercise. Alright. Let's do another. Sure, why not? Let's try to. Let's hide completed because we don't care. Let's do that.
The park wants something special for display. And tell me, what's more special than family, huh? See, the species I've got in mind is actually a very distant cousin of us mammals, the Dimetrodon.
We've been asked for a specific trait, though, so we'll need to do some testing. That means synthesis, then observation.
Otherwise known as the old Paleo 1-2.
Genetic modification will improve our odds of getting the trait we need. That's done in the hatchery, before we actually synthesize the genome.
Now the Dimetrodons, they like deep water. That's why I'm giving them hopefully get this person alive. Kill him. Kill him. So, deep water, max intensity. Let's match that deep water all back. I think that's probably just a shallow water. So it kind of looks like it's essentially like how lakes go, with the shallows and the bitty deep. If I remember correctly, they do like arid sand. They like carnivore feeders. There. And there. Alright, now we also need don't have any upgrades except for upper which is fine. It's fine. Connect on do random, and more random. So we can only do 2, so essentially we're just going to get a 50% chance. Actually, before we do that, let's see if we can... So Aqualops, that'll come later. Glass Sword, what's a button? We have Tifa. Most stuff. Spino. Titanosaurus. Alright, so let's do this. That's everything that we touched on. Let's have fly out. Let's have another fly out. I've got this time theoretically we can get all of the Titanosaurs done. And all that jazz. Can't wait to get the upgrade to allow for more extraction. body. So, T-Rex, mother. I am getting a little much, just giving you guys a heads up. So if I stop to take a quick break, so I don't want to. I want to get as many of these done as possible. There's a lot of I can still get my figures for so much. These are fun. I also can't wait to get until we get the extraction upgrades, but that helps. At some point, actual, whatever the hell it's called, apocalypse. That too. Also, as well. So unfortunately, it looks like there's stuff that. Unfortunately.
Synthesis is underway. Excellent. I, for one, can't wait to see the Dimetrodon in person.
Oh, yeah, I was meaning to ask you, Dale. You accurately pointed out that they're a distant cousin of us mammals. So tell me, how much of a family resemblance to you should I be expecting? I'm guessing a lot.
Yes, Callie, I inherited the Dimetrodon's impressive back sail. Can't believe you never noticed it before.
Synthesis procedure. Asset collection request received.
Goodness, right. Goodness gracious, that could oh, dear.
Asset transportation complete.
Well,
Assets in the air.
it just make it so much easier.
So strange to think we're more biologically related to those animals than any other asset we work on here.
Funny how much can happen in 300 million years, huh? Anyway, we're almost done with this assignment. All we need now is to gather some data.
So we need a little more.
Time to analyze that animal. Our drones are outfitted with scanners custom built for research, so that's what we'll use. Just head to a hatchery, take control of a drone, and then scan the dinosaur from multiple angles to get all the data we need. Analyzing animals will also bag us some extra funding and let us optimize how to genetically modify the species. As if you needed more motivation to get that sweet, sweet data, right?
So this is something new. I think this was included in the free update. So you don't have to get the DLC. The DLC just comes with obviously this campaign and such. Let me finish what I've started now. Please. Boom. Task scheduling. Just in case. Take that. Cool beans. Good. Task scheduling. Boom. Alright, so now we are ready to go. Cool. Nice. Alright, now we have to do observation. That's fine. Let's help out the workers.
Good work. Look at you, advancing humanity's knowledge of prehistoric genomes.
Oh, help. There we go. Alright, let's get... Hold on. Question. For when... Wait. Oh. Bada boom, bada boom. Let's wait to do that. Let's do...
Keeping the animals happy while we study them isn't always easy. Sauropods, especially cohabitating ones, need a lot of space to thrive. And thriving is always the aim. New arrivals are inbound now, so let's start with meeting their needs, then tackle visibility later.
it's not going to be pretty. Especially since I'm using the old focus. Alright, now what we do, maybe we can have a... There we go. Put that on A. Okay, so... I know Rocky's one. Actually, if you like, olive, and maybe
Asset has been collected. Commencing asset transit.
oh,
Delivery complete. Asset transported. Sorry, their rules. Added to the list. Asset delivered.
tall.
Before we reinvent the viewing gallery, let's try and improve visibility with the tools we have. It might reveal where we can improve things.
Okay, so yeah, plenty of tall. Probably I need wetlands. Alright, so now I've got the tall nut covered. The need. Alright, now I need to put on the tall nut. Unfortunately, no babies for you. This is not big enough for you two to have perish. Especially since they want us to put in a bloody viewing gallery.
Okay, I have an idea, but it's percolating. So gather some data while my breakthrough brews.
Seriously. Alright.
Good work. And good photo, too. One for the staff room wall. Oh, and I do have an idea to help us study animals in huge enclosures. All the best ideas are inspired by nature, and this one comes from our long-necked assets themselves. We can research that whenever, but for now, let's wrap this assignment up.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, do this now.
Alrighty. Most of our funding comes from assignments, but we'll only be losing money if we don't maintain a site's economic engine too. Workers are key to that. To bring more workers to the site, we need animals with high enough research appeal to justify those workers spending their time here.
More workers also gets us more funding, and money is always handy to, pay for things we need.
So, more interesting animals equals more workers, which also equals more cash. Everybody wins. Couple of funding pointers that I didn't mention before. Your finances are shared between all of the locations you oversee. That means one unprofitable research site hits the whole budget. So it's worth keeping an eye on things.
That's making
Productivity also factors into making money. So watch out for your fellow workers too. Happy workers make for a happy budget.
Ah, you've all been busy while I was away. Very impressive.
Well, we aim to please, ma'am. You said you were talking to the park?
Yes, well, I've worked with the lead geneticist there before, and they've always been ambitious. A vision for the future is a wonderful thing, but not when it makes you blind to what's in front of you. But for now, I'd like to recognize your hard work by giving you all more responsibility. There are a couple of other locations that I'd like you to set up as fully fledged research sites.
Oh, here we go.
The island's luscious ancient valley, under your management, will be a space to research natural behaviors. It's currently home to the remarkable Titanosaurus, and I'd like you to try and naturally breed them. The Riverside Laboratory, on the other hand, will specialize in semi-aquatic animals. A rather intimidating-looking T-Rex is enclosed there now, and your first task will be to study how it hunts. It's a lot of responsibility, I know, but you've more than earned my trust.
Spoiler alert. Traitor.
Now, your funding does have to cover all 3 of these sites. And one site's profit or loss will affect your finances everywhere else, so keep an eye on that budget. Oh, and each site is already connected to the island's geothermal pipe network. I'm sure we'll get a chance to upgrade it at some point, but it should provide more than enough power for now. The island and its resources are at your disposal, but what you work on next is, well, entirely up to you.
Let's try to see if I can. Nope. There we go. First case.
Animals, as it turns out, tend to move around. Some of them move around a whole lot. You know what doesn't move around? A worker planted in a viewing gallery. Research tours are the fix. They'll let workers observe animals within their habitats and from different angles. Much better data.
If you didn't catch the subtext there, it's that Dale wants to be driven around while he works.
Hey, I care about good data. It just so happens that my feet hurt sometimes too.
Yeah, we get it. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We're just gonna have to. blast examination. This is not gonna be easy. How am I gonna do this? I would like to have the trap kind of There we go. There we go. No. Well, it looks like it finds two. Now let's try. Nope, too tight. Let's try it. Gentle. So you gotta see what I'm trying to do. I can do that. Mother flipper. There we go. Holy smokes. Okay. So you guys saw the vision. What I want to do. Alright. There's one. Now. Oh yeah. Let's get the maintenance keeps. Do that. Now that.
Adding to the list. Task received. Adding task.
Alright. Now, let's get that final tour set. Now, this is where it's going to be a problem, because it's going to go straight through the bloody what makes the map so much difficult.
上下车时请您注意安全。
Now they're missing Toma and cover.
Prends la marche en montant à bord du véhicule et en descendant lors de la...
Unfortunately, no reading for you.
Confirming task.
Alright, so let me construct one more research kit. Keep it going. Okay, ready? This should work. Speaking all she.
No problem. It's on the to-do list.
Let's see. So there's nothing else we can put here, essentially. We could put some stuff over here. We could actually, we can't actually. Let's do. And the power generator. what can I put here? I'm probably gonna want to do is raised. Let's make it a bit there. Because essentially what I want to do, and then just smooth this out. I know. Kind of give this a berry look. That's essentially what I want to do. I just want to smooth it out. Smooth it out. If I can smooth it out, then I can start adding in the, viewing gallery and such. But I have to smooth it out enough where I can at least get, viewing platform in. Close enough. Actually, what's the view look like? Ooh, not the greatest either. Shit. Yeah, see, that's gonna be a problem. Well, now we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. Obviously, this. Move it out. This says trying to sleep. That's the definition. So it's kind of working, but it's also kind of not working. Okay, hold up. I just need to be able to just move. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. This. There we go. Now we will reconnect the vents. There we go. Holy guacamole. Alright, now I do want to smooth this train out just a little bit. Smooth it, make it look at least as nice as we can. So that's something. Now I have to figure out what do I want to put in here. Huh. Oh. See, the only thing is we only have we don't have a whole lot, unfortunately. We just have lifespan that we could do. I mean, that's okay, but damn. I mean, compies, they can go with anybody. Well, maybe not anybody, but you know what I mean. I wonder, could they go with a Dimetrodon? Actually, you know what? Why not? Get a bunch of those little buggers.
Synthesis procedure.
Nope.
Activation person.
Let's do you. Let's do you.
Commencing synthesis
Yeah,
procedure.
oh yeah.
En route to pick up the asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
These guys make oh, it's like, you know,
Asset transportation in progress. Asset has been transported.
Oh, good. We need to
Assets in the air.
That's... Did copies always need texture? I don't remember. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, cool.
Asset delivered.
Now, the octopus. How do they run straight? Let's do another hack at the octopus. Ooh, that's a nice design. Let's stick with you. That's fine. Alright. You guys.
Synthesis
You're
procedure
just
complete.
Asset has been transported.
Hey, the workers are happy with the new infrastructure, so great job. And some extra good news. We're approved to construct wider paths in our research sites. It'll make it even easier for workers to get from A to B.
And if the park starts working us any harder, from C to D to E to F as well.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Assets in the air. No problem.
Alright. Fine. There you go. Ah, bloody hell, the expedition
Attention personnel. Detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Oh. Why? What is out of power and why? JWE. For now, let's put 2 giant rockets. Alright. That's only getting 8. Two splitters, 16, 16. Another splitter.
di salir del recorrido jurásico.
Alright. What if we add the gate?
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Alright. Gonna be that picky. There we go.
Cuidado, embarcar e desembarcar no passeio jurásico.
Alright. There we go. They tiny. Oh. You just like serve absence. Ah, so. Yeah. Alright. You know.
You might not know this, but Ile Saint-Hubert is actually trialing the maintenance team as a part of core infrastructure. It's gone well, and the maintenance staff are great, but we haven't done a real stress test of the ATVs yet. So, and I say this with absolute conviction, do your worst.
Oh, bloody rocks. Well, I'll have to worry about that later. Who's been raiders? Jeez. Alright, I'm gonna do something a little cheeky. There we go. Let's try this again. I'm doing a little cheat.
I asked you to stress test the ATV, and you definitely tested it. Hopefully not too hard, because turns out I'll have to explain any damage to the higher-ups. But that's a me problem. Good job on this one.
There we go. It's as if never there. Jeez. Yeah, we want strong.
Animals get a security rating based on their power and how much of a risk to life they pose. Basically, how hard they are to contain.
We can use those ratings to improve our containment designs, but the higher-ups say we have to do that by pitting actual animals against our fences. I did tell them there are other ways to test a fence, but maybe that kind of thinking is why I'm not cut out for management? Oh well.
Let's start by bringing in a couple of dinosaurs. We'll get to the fence testing next.
Synthesis.
I didn't know which dinosaurs to choose.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
Heading to collect the apple.
Right. Great. Now, happy dinosaurs don't tend to rebel or lash out, so we need to make these ones uncomfortable. There aren't many situations where I'd ask you to deprive an animal of something it needs, but, well, here we are.
Alright, auto comfort going away. Goodbye.
Asset in transit. Asset has been delivered. Transit has commenced. Asset delivered. Transit has commenced.
This is not comfortable.
Asset transportation complete.
Okay, let's how about now? Are you not enough to attempt to escape now? What about the power of the zombies?
Well, who could have seen that coming? At least we can improve our fences with all that beautiful data we've gathered.
Firstly, let's recontain that animal as a priority. And secondly, Dale, please stop calling Data beautiful.
Actually, cover. Yeah, cover. Okay. Now let's put our dino comfort back on. Our copies. We got just about this on. Alright. So what else? Oh yeah. That's right. Stuff we know. Alright, awesome. Other sites. Struck that. try it.
We need to gather some data to improve our containment again. And you know what that means. Time to see how a powerful dinosaur rips a fence apart. Which is fine. I mean, it's not like professional technicians spent their precious time putting that fence up or anything.
A dinosaur will need to be uncomfortable before it attacks a fence. So, you'll need to deprive it of an environmental need for a bit. At least it's just temporary.
Well. Well then, I dinosaur, sheep. I love potatoes. Actually, you know what?
Personnel, please stand by.
Ooh, 93, look at that. Intern.
Commencing.
Oh, only one. Alright.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset. Attention personnel. We have
Heading to
detected
collect the
power.
asset.
Oh yeah, let's
Commencing asset transit.
just
Assets in the air.
really requires power. Oh,
Asset delivery confirmed.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Confirming asset delivery.
now I do want to at least give them a launch. Oh yeah, I need to put a unlimited timer template. So they've got. Let's give them a way they don't starve. Give them one frag.
Task received. On my way for that repair. Responding to repair request.
Alright.
Canceling task. Picking up asset. Heading to pick up the asset. Transportation underway.
So he needs to break out of
Asset has been collected.
JWE3 Venice.
Heading to collect the asset.
Okay. That's what
Asset
we
delivery
did.
confirmed. Assets in the air.
So, like, what else do you want me to do?
Asset has been delivered.
That's the bag. Oh, that's so rocket doors, I got to break them out for a second. That's why I'm just gonna go ahead.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Alright.
Feel like a park ranger and
What? What are you doing?
Asset has been collected. Asset to be collected. Asset delivered. Transporting asset. Asset transportation complete. On their way for that repair.
Personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Am I doing this right? And of course, no power.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Request acknowledged.
Handing over the wheel.
Heading to pick up the asset.
What? How are you down on power?
Asset has been collected. Confirming task. Request acknowledged. Task received. Delivery complete.
Inside the tour vehicle.
Acknowledging asset collection request. asset.
Alright, let's try. Where are the dimorphodons?
Set transit. Asset transported.
Get rid of all their deep water.
Asset has been delivered.
Alright, let's see if they'll try to break the level 3 fence now.
Great work and all, but we're gonna need a bigger fence.
Yes, we are. But first, time to get that animal properly contained and comfortable.
Uh-oh. Oops, placed. 880. What the sand fine?
Fare attenzione al momento della discesa dal veicolo del Tour Giurassico.
Controls retaken.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Really? Really? All because I upgraded. So I've already got a splitter here. 8 powers this way, 8 powers that way. Ay, ay. We can't access over here just yet. Bloody hell. I can't even find a bloody gate.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
This is... Power consumption 15 out of 60. Yes, 32, 16, 16. I want this. I need this.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Receiving asset report. Request acknowledged. Heads up, got a new asset. Setting additional tasks.
Asset requiring collection. Asset to be collected. Asset being transported. Asset has been transported. Asset collection request received. Asset has been delivered.
So the problem is, this has... Yeah, we just... Okay. Alright. Let's do... Alright, let's get to the next map. Let's do... Let's get some stuff done here. That way we can get the massive upgrades. To the power, because that's what we need.
pretty great view, isn't it? The labs around here are all about synthesizing prehistoric life. Usually prehistoric life with a nasty bite will happily chase you on land or water. I mean, not that that specific situation has happened. Usually the chasing is just on land. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Right. Whatever you say, brother.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Personnel, please respond.
Alright. Let's get ourselves R. That looks like a negative. Negative portion. Alright. Now, let's get failure medical facility in here. Task scheduling. Let's do task scheduling. Let's get facility. Down here. Power source.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Asset reported.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across
that
the
is
site.
helpful.
Available personnel, please respond.
Picking up asset.
This is amazing. Okay.
Transporting asset. Confirming asset delivery.
Huh.
I warn you, I'm not overly pleased to be giving out this assignment. But I do understand the reasoning behind the research. It concerns that astounding example of a T-Rex.
Impressive, right? Its metabolism has been tweaked to make it more physically intimidating. I like to think of it as a different flavor of Tyrant King.
Well said. Now, we need to understand how that physical change affects its hunting behaviors. And goats won't really give us the data we need. So?
Yeah, so we give the T-Rex another dinosaur to hunt. Seems simple to me.
How, morally pragmatic of you. Well, it sounds like you have a plan. So I'll be off for now then.
I swear, the technology in this place is just getting worse.
A lot of it is super old legacy in-gen tech. What do you expect? We're pushing science forward at a breakneck pace, so not much time to fix what was built before.
Great. What could go wrong neglecting core infrastructure?
Okay, the hunt begins. Let's make sure we collect some data. Remember, recording your results is what makes this science, not just sending animals to their doom.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, buddy.
damage found, but I'm on it.
T-Rex hunting is really something. The impact tremors, the speed, but spectacle aside, we've got the data we needed. We can close this assignment off and, tidy up any mess in that enclosure.
Wow, what progress! You're impressing the right people, I can tell you that. Don't worry, I haven't spent all this time with my feet up. There's a lot of island to oversee, and how shall I put this? Various projects I still don't have access to. Even as a director here, I'm being told things are on a need-to-know basis. But don't let me bother you with all that. When you're ready, there's an assignment on the other research site that I'd appreciate your help with.
Heading to pick up the asset. Asset transportation underway.
Just touch more forward. I don't know what else to call it. Can't touch that just yet. Alright, I'm just gonna save. Ah, we will quit the game. Yes, thank you. Alright, to all those who tuned in, thank you so much. It's been an honor and a privilege playing with you tonight. Alright, you guys have a good night. Yeah, catch you later. Peace.